The show has been received by an amazing audience, and this is just kind of really the icing on the cake for us, is to have this kind of convention circuit that we get to go around and we get to talk to you guys and answer questions and to get FaceTime with the people that really support us and keep us going.
And made this possible.
And really do make this possible. And I want you all to know that we most certainly report back to all of those unsung heroes that are lugging cable and manning the cameras and you know. So this I think, and I don't know, I think he and I both kind of turned a mental corner. What do you want, like maybe season 6? I think maybe around season 6, he and I both looked at each other like, okay, I don't know that this is going to necessarily slow down if we keep pushing as much as we are. And I think that's when he and I looked at each other like, we could really make something memorable. Like, I mean, it was already, like, doing 5 seasons of a TV show is amazing. But
I think we were so, what I think he's trying to say is that when you're, you know what I mean? No, but I mean, it wasn't that we didn't know that it was something memorable. It's that we were so busy and excited working that we didn't have a chance to really step back and think. I think like when we hit episode 100, and then when Kripke left, but Supernatural went on, I think he and I were both like, Jesus, like I guess people are watching this. Because we're in Vancouver, we're filming. I mean, it's so difficult, and you guys have helped, where we're actually like, my God, we're doing something that's making a difference. And so it's been a learning process. And just remember, I know for me specifically, and we kind of talked about this when a couple episodes ago with the New York Times interview. Even this year, I was like, this really is something. I think we got so caught up in making the show, and it's a lot of hard work. And we were filming last night and got on a plane today, and we're going back tomorrow. It's a good. So you get so caught up. It's almost like if you're a musician and your favorite guitarist is blah blah blah, and you get a chance to play with blah blah blah. If you sit there and watch him play or whatever, it's going to mess you up. You have to you have to do what you do, and then you can think about it later. You can enjoy it later. So I feel like we're just starting to enjoy it.
And then you look at Mr. Blah 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 and you're like, suck it. You understand, we were kind of in the shadow, you know, when we started in 05, we were kind of in the shadow of the big shows that started that sequence. Lost, Heroes, Grey's Anatomy, like these were all shows that started when we started. And so we were like, oh, we're kind of, you know, we're not getting near as much attention and near as many interviews. And so, I, you know, maybe we're lucky to get another couple of seasons out of this, but those are really runaway hits. Well, they're all gone and we're still going. I don't know, is Grey's Anatomy still going? Well, no, it's not on anymore, so it's definitely. No, but you know what I mean. It's just it was kind of like slow and steady won the race, and I feel like the fact that all of you guys were champions for the show is the reason why we're sitting here today talking about it. So, thank you.
Hi.
Yes.
Good choice.
Sam slash Warhead when Sam told me that he wouldn't do the same for Dave, referring to trying to save his life. I mean, it's kind of the same questions for Jensen to like.
Yeah, no, I got it.
Here, no, I remember for what she's talking about. Obviously, is when Sam said to me that I don't know if I would have done the same for you. Now, I think with Sam, and this is the first time I've had a chance to approach this with people who enjoy the show. I feel like, think about anybody you have a relationship with, a mother, a father, a son, a brother, a sister, a friend. You have the power to say things to those people that can really drop them to their knees. And sometimes when you're hurt, you get so caught up in your own hurt that you say something you might not necessarily mean, or you might mean it in a different way, just to hurt them back. I think a lot of where Sam comes from this season is not that he hates his brother or doesn't feel like he's his brother. He feels like, you lied to me, and I'm still hurt by it, and instead of apologizing, you're saying, I would have done the same thing. You're wrong. Even if it really, and does Sam mean that he would have done the same thing? I don't think so. But I think Sam was just really wanting Dean to realize how affected Sam was by Dean lying to him, tricking him into getting possessed by an angel who ended up being a psycho angel. So I don't think it's like.
Know.
So I think it's
a lie, aren't you? Season 10.
Yes, I think Sam wasn't saying I let you die as much as he's saying I wouldn't have done it the same way. So thank you. Yeah. Hi.
My question is also for Jared.
Yes. Two roses.
Having had Sam been possessed by Meg and Lucifer and Gary and now Gadriel, I was wondering, as an actor,
Sam's easy. Hey, what happens in Vegas?
He finally admits it.
I was just wondering, who wore it better? Like, who was more fun to play?
I'm not gonna.
As far as possession, I gotta say, Meg rocked the hair. That was a fun. I do have my favorite kind of scenes I was able to play and characters, but I think that when I did, from what I remember, when I did the Meg as Sam, not Megafor, it would have been like Megam or something. That's it. Seg. Sag. Mag. I think it was the first time in the show that I was able to do that. I mean, Sam was a guy, season 1, and then season 2. Oh yeah, it's weird. That sounded weird. I get that now. That sounded weird. I mean, Sam was just a dude, an everyday dude, and then in season 2, we started pushing him. I'm gonna go for a walk. I'll be right back.
What's going on here? I'm gonna let him dig himself out of that hole. Yeah. That's what he needs.
It was the beginning of something fun for me. Sorry, I got nervous. I love you guys. They never asked me to do that on Gilmore Girls, so I really was able to have fun. Thank you so much. Yeah. Sam was just a guy.